Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video on the goddamn internet. Okay, I'm not leafy as beefy. I'm not leafy as beer. I'm Tyros. I am a very insignificant little piece of dung compared to Leafy. But Leafy, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt, please have my babies. But in all seriousness, I was perusing on fanfiction.net because I have no life. I got curious and decided to go down the rabbit hole that is the lore of Chris-chan. And I decided to type Chris-chan in the fanfiction.net in the fanfiction.net search bar. And oh god, I found something amazing. Oh gosh, this is... I don't even know what it's about, but it's rated M, and it's romance and angst, so it's gonna be good. It's a fucking Chris-chan fanfiction. A Chris-chan fiction, if you will. Here we go. This is Sweetheart, a Sonichu fanfiction. I'm sorry. A Sonichu fanfiction by Rosechu. Oh shit. It was written by Rosechu herself. Holy shit. Alright, here we go. It was almost 2 weeks after Ivy's true intentions were revealed. Chris-chan lay face down on his bed on a dreary Sunday evening, with his Rosechu medallion clutched fiercely between his fingers. Everything he'd come to know and trust was crumbling around him. Ivy, his true and honest sweetheart, how could she have been a lie all this time? The pink hedgehog medallion felt smooth in his hand. He caressed it gently with his fingers. It seemed unlikely the day would ever come where he'd place this around the neck of his God-sent sweetheart. Chris began to feel foolish, thinking of how quickly he had opened up to the loving redhead he believed he'd grown a connection with. Those private dancers in the shower where he and Ivy were to stand under the hot stream of water. He had seen it all so clearly, her perfect white breasts covered in soapy suds, so close to his body that he could feel her heartbeat. The time he showed her how he'd preserve his seed in the hopes of them having a beautiful daughter named Crystal in years to come. And the most bitter of them all, he dreamt of marrying her. It had been so vivid. The day he pictured it, she was the strongest muse he ever had. His hands worked like magic, capturing the dreamlike vision down onto paper and putting it all together to prove his love. But it was all over now. He'd been trolled once again, back to the cold single world, just praying for a boyfriend-free girl to save him from this lonely existence. Chris was dying inside. He only awoke from his catatonic state when he heard a faint tapping on his bedroom door. Father, are you there? Chris sighed and sat up on his bed. His faithful companion, Sonichu, was here. And although he felt like he wanted to be alone right now, he let the hedgehog in.
Come in, Sonichu.
Sonichu sat down on the bed next to Chris, his neon tail brushing gently against Chris's tear-stained cheek.
You haven't been at dating class, Father. People are starting to worry. It's not helping seeing you like this. Those trolls are going to think you're gay.
I don't care.
But ED has updated their page on you. Come on, Father. You need to get back on YouTube and set those darn rumors straight. You're a handsome and kind man, and you'll find a boyfriend-free girl for sure. You can build any girl into a sweetheart from the ground up.
My heart is 100% shattered, Sonichu. You don't know what it's like when you've got a great gal pal like Rosechew. I don't want to go to dating class. I'm gonna die alone in Virginia.
Sonichu saw his master getting hysterical. Bob Chandler gave an angry thump on his son's door and told the autistic man-child to shut the fuck up, or he'd come and thump his fat ass. Feeling protective of his master, Sonichu wrapped a comforting arm around Chris to ease his angst. Chris didn't say anything, but felt surprisingly warm at ease in the yellow creature's embrace. He rested his head against Sonichu's chest. Excuse me, and clung to him tightly, sobbing deeply. He stopped crying when he felt something poking him in the ear. Looking down, Chris could see Sonichu's penis was fully out and throbbing. Startled, he leapt out of his creation's arms. Sonichu blessed furiously.
I'm so sorry, Father. I couldn't help it. I didn't want you to find out this way. I've been so scared to tell you because I know how you feel about gays, but I've been hopelessly in love with you for so long now. I picture your face when Rosechew and I make love. I always do her from behind, just so I can pretend it's you, Father. I understand if you disown me right now. I just need you to know I'm gay, and I will always love you more than any girl ever could.
You're a dirty homo. I told you to stay straight. I'm not trusting any homos. Get over here. Get out. Get out. Go before you leave your homo stank in the air.
Tilting his head in shame, Sonichu kissed his master's head gently and tried to hold back the tears of his own. Oh God. This man was his everything. Without him, he wouldn't be alive. And to be cast out by his own father was too much for his hedgehog heart to handle. Sonichu jumped off the bed and headed towards the door. Suddenly, he felt a tight grasp on his ankles. Christian had leapt across the floor and was clinging to his feet in desperation.
Sonichu, I'm sorry. It's okay to be gay. Don't leave me. It hurt more than Clank Clash peeing on my own grave.
I'm sorry, I was supposed to say Clag Cash peeing on my grave, not my own grave. Oh, Tyros, you are so fucking stupid. Sonichu held Chris's face in his hands, looking lovingly into his master's eyes. Lovingly is spelled wrong, by the way. The way it's spelled right now is L-O-V-E-I-N-G-L-Y. It's supposed to be L-O-V-I-N-G-L-Y. Fucking faggot.
Father, I never thought you'd accept me.
And pressed his lips against his. Chris was shocked. He had never been kissed before. It was slimy and unusual, but nice. Sonichu's tongue wormed its way into Chris's mouth and caressed his tongue with a tender gentleness. Sonichu's fur felt soft and gentle. Chris ran his hands up through the hedgehog's sun-kissed fur, which was gently matted by his tears from earlier. The creature's erection was harder than ever. Shyly, Chris reached his hand down and touched it slightly. Whoa, Chris, I know you're a virgin. Are you sure you want to do this? He was concerned. Sonichu himself was an experienced hedgehog through many years with Rosechew. His master was uncharted land, and he did not want to explore his dark valleys? Valleys? What the fuck? Valleys. That's V-A-L-L-I-E-S. What the fuck? It's It's V-A-L-L-E-Y-S. Wait. Am I stupid? Hold on a second. Oh, I was right. It's Valleys. Anyway, he did not want He did not want to explore his dark valleys and venture through his fruitful forest unless it was truly the right time.
Take me, Sonichu. Oh, please do hurry. I don't want to be a vision anymore.
He darted up behind his master, pulling his jeans to reveal his diaper-covered ass.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
His diaper-covered ass. Oh, shit. It was hairy, just like he'd seen in the photos, but a little fur was hardly going to turn a hedgehog off. He yanked his white absorbent garment off to reveal Chris's bare behind. Flinging it across the room, Sonichu gazed with lust between the hairy, pale ass cheeks.
It's okay, Master. It's good. It means this will be easier for you.
I meant to say feel easier. I'm sorry.
It means this will feel easier for you.
Sonichu positioned his yellow cock right by Chris's asshole.
Now this may hurt a little at first, but soon it will feel really, really good.
Sonichu plunged his hard yellow cock into Chris Chan's virgin hole. Chris yelped a little bit. It was uncomfortable initially. He gritted his teeth as his hedgehog's creation thrusted in and out of him. The fat rolls of his stomach flopped back and forth in the motion, making a slapping sound against Sonichu's legs. After a while, the pressure relaxed. Chris began to feel an amazing sensation build up inside of him.
Oh, this is starting to feel good.
The yellow thing went harder and faster, keeping himself from coming until he saw his master's penis begin to spurt potential children. It was then he knew he had fully satisfied his father. And he pulled his penis out, shouted, zapping to the extreme, and released his love all over his master's lovers, slumped onto the floor, naked, tired, and locked into each other's arms. Ivy was the furthest thing from Chris Chan's mind now. The next morning, Chris and Sonichu had moved to bed and lay curled up together in the nude. The room smelt of Axe and Glade plugins. It was a happy day for Chris Chan.
I can't wait to make a comic about this on Sonichu. Thank you for freeing me. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be a lonely closeted virgin, but now my heart is 100% intact.
It's a shame we won't get a wedding comic like you did with Ivy, Father.
Sonichu sighed. A pang of jealousy shot through his mind. If only homosexuality would be accepted and gay marriage would be legalized. Oh, when was this fanfiction written? It was written in 2009. Well, guess what, Sonichu? In the next 6 years from the writing of the story, the publishing, gay marriage is legalized, so you can do whatever the fuck you want with your Chris Chan. Chris saw his boyfriend's sad face.
Well, I sure can't give you a wedding, man, but I definitely have one ring for you to put your finger in.
Chris bent over. Sonichu smirked. It was all perfect. So perfect. The end. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button. But if you didn't, click the dislike button. That's what it's there for, right? I love honesty. But if you really love this, you can do me a huge favor by by clicking the subscribe button, sharing this video with your friends, and of course checking out my other videos. It would help me so much. Alright, fuck off.